The 28th of June 2018, 1639 article view option, ACTN, changes headline, lead, updates throughout by Song Sang-ho Seoul, June 28, Yonhap. The defense chiefs of South Korea and the United States agreed Thursday to continuously devise measures to build confidence with North Korea as long as the communist regime maintains goodwill dialogue. During their 70-minute talks in Seoul, Defense Minister Song Young-moo and his U.S. counterpart James Mattis also agreed to make a joint decision on the timing, scale and content of their regular military exercises here, in consideration of progress in the North's denuclearization and each military unit's combat preparedness posture. The agreements came after the Allies decided to suspend their combined exercises as a goodwill gesture to facilitate diplomacy on the Communist states' nuclear disarmament. Both ministers discussed recent measures taken for the efforts to ease military tensions and build trust, including the decision to suspend part of the combined exercises, including the Freedom Guardian scheduled for August, the two sides said in a joint press statement. Seoul and Washington have indefinitely suspended the Korea Marine Exercise Program and the annual Ulchi Freedom Guardian exercises, which were slated to kick off next month and in August, respectively. The suspension has sowed concerns that the Allies could, after all, halt all other combined exercises in a way that would attenuate their long-standing security partnership and deterrence capabilities. At their talks, Song and Mattis also reaffirmed the shared position that the UN Security Council sanctions against the North should continue to be enforced until Pyongyang takes concrete and irreversible measures toward denuclearization. On the issue of transferring wartime operational control, Song and Mattis agreed to strengthen cooperation to ensure that conditions necessary for the transfer can be met at an early date. At their security consultative meeting slated for autumn in Washington, the two sides are expected to agree on a broad roadmap for the transfer, which observers expect to come in the early 2020s. During his opening remarks, Mattis reaffirmed Washington's goal of the complete, verifiable and irreversible denuclearization (CVID) of the peninsula, and its will to keep the current American troop level in South Korea. U.S. commitment to the Republic of Korea (ROK) remains ironclad, and the U.S. will continue to use a full range of diplomatic and military capabilities to uphold this commitment. This includes maintaining the current U.S. force levels on the Korean peninsula, Mattis said. The ROK is South Korea's official name. As always, in close consultation with our Republic of Korea and other partners, our diplomats continue their work to achieve the complete, verifiable and irreversible denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, he added. Defense Secretary James Mattis, L., speaks at the start of his talks with South Korean Defense Minister Song Young-moo at the Defense Ministry in Seoul on June 28, 2018, in this photo provided by the Joint Press Corps. Yonhap. Mattis' remarks came amid speculation that the emerging peace mood, coupled with U.S. President Donald Trump's apparent transactional approach to statecraft, could lead to a drawdown, or even the pullout, of the 28,500 U.S. troops in South Korea. Trump's failure to codify the U.S. demand for the CVID in his June 12 summit agreement with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un also stoked worries about a possible retreat from it. Mattis also touched on the Allies' recent decision to suspend a major combined exercise, casting it as an effort to facilitate diplomacy on North Korea's denuclearization. The recent decision to suspend the Freedom Guardian exercise creates an increased opportunity for our diplomats to negotiate, increasing the prospects for a peaceful solution on the Korean peninsula, he said. At the same time, the U.S. ROK forces remain united, vigilant and ready to defend against any challenge. Song called his talks with Mattis timely, saying the Allies stand at a crucial turning point that may put behind a dark history of confrontation and lead to a new history of peace and cooperation. The South and the U.S. will do their best to ensure that this precious opportunity will definitely lead to peace and stability not only on the peninsula but also in Northeast Asia and the world, Song said. Song also said that amid the changing security environment, the alliance will grow ever stronger, more mature and mutually complementary. In the midst of this, the U.S. forces Korea as a symbol of the South Korea-U.S. alliance will always be with the Republic of Korea military, he added. Shlook at yna.co.kr, and